In this video, I will share 15 surprising psychological facts. Subscribe to our growing channel before the information passes at lightning speed. If you are ready, let's get started. 1. The human mind is a complex and fascinating thing, and psychology is the study of it. We are all biased, even you. Our brains are wired to take shortcuts, and one of those shortcuts is to make assumptions about people and situations based on our past experiences. This can lead to all sorts of biases, both conscious and unconscious. For example, you might be more likely to trust someone who looks like you, or you might be more likely to attribute negative qualities to someone from a different group. Two memories are not like photographs. We tend to think of memories as being like photographs, perfectly capturing the past. But in reality, memories are more like reconstructions, and they can change over time. This is because every time we recall a memory, we reinterpret it through the lens of our current experiences and beliefs. 3. Our emotions can influence our memories. Our emotions can also influence our memories. For example, if we are in a bad mood, we are more likely to recall negative memories. This is because our emotions can prime our brains to pay attention to certain types of information. 4. We can be manipulated by our environment. Our environment can also have a powerful influence on our thoughts and behaviors. For example, if we are surrounded by people who are making unhealthy choices, we are more likely to make unhealthy choices ourselves. This is because we are social creatures, and we are constantly influenced by the people around us. 5. We are all capable of great things. Despite all of our biases and limitations, we are all capable of great things. We have the ability to learn, grow, and change. We can also make a positive impact on the world around us. 1. The memory maze, not photographic, but flexible. Ever thought memories were like flawless snapshots, capturing every detail perfectly? Think again. Our memories are more like malleable clay sculptures, constantly reshaped by time, emotions, and experiences. Remember that childhood birthday party? The cake might stay, but the guest list and decorations can morph, depending on how you felt that day or stories you've heard since. Example, two friends might recall the same argument differently, emphasizing details that support their own perspectives. This memory bias highlights how our emotions and interpretations can color our recollections. 1. Perception is deception, the illusion of objectivity. We pride ourselves on being objective, right? Wrong. Our brains are champions of creating shortcuts, often relying on stereotypes and assumptions to navigate the world. This can lead to fascinating biases like the attractiveness bias. We tend to favor attractive people, assuming they're also competent or trustworthy. Think charming villains in movies. The in-group bias. We favor people similar to us, often unconsciously discriminating against outsiders. Sports team rivalry, anyone? 1. The power of priming. Subliminal nudges and subconscious influences. Our environment subtly shapes our thoughts and behaviors. Ever enter a bakery and suddenly crave cookies? That's priming in action. Exposing us to certain cues, like the aroma of freshly baked bread, can activate related thoughts and desires without us even realizing it. Example. Studies show that people exposed to words related to honesty before negotiations are more likely to be truthful. This highlights how priming can influence our behavior in subtle ways. 1. The placebo effect. Belief is powerful medicine. The mind can be a powerful healer even without medication. The placebo effect demonstrates how our expectations and beliefs can influence our physical well-being. Simply taking a sugar pill while believing it's a powerful painkiller can actually reduce pain. Example. Studies show that sham surgeries, where patients only undergo incisions without any actual medical intervention, can still lead to pain relief if patients believe it's a real surgery. 1. The mirror neuron. Mystery, feeling what others feel. Have you ever yawned after seeing someone else yawn? That's the work of mirror neurons, brain cells that fire both when we perform an action and when we see someone else do it. These cells help us understand and empathize with others, allowing us to share their emotions and experiences. Example, watching a sad movie can activate the same brain regions associated with sadness in our own brains, making us feel empathetic towards the character's emotions. 1. The spotlight effect, overestimating how much others notice us. Ever feel like everyone's staring at your embarrassing haircut? Relax, you're probably overestimating the spotlight effect. We tend to believe others pay more attention to us and our flaws than they actually do. This can lead to social anxiety and self-consciousness, but remembering that most people are too preoccupied with themselves can be a liberating thought. Example: imagine giving a presentation and tripping over your words. You might feel mortified, but chances are most people have already forgotten by the next slide. 1. The power of choice, illusion or freedom. We love choices, right? But are we truly free in our decision-making? Studies suggest that much of our behavior is influenced by unconscious factors like priming, social pressure, and even the order in which options are presented. This doesn't negate free will entirely, but it adds a fascinating layer of complexity to our choices. Example: research shows that people are more likely to choose a product presented first, even if it's not objectively the best option. 1. The confirmation bias, seeking out what confirms our beliefs. Ever notice how you tend to read articles or listen to podcasts that reinforce your existing opinions? That's the confirmation bias at work. We naturally seek out information that confirms our beliefs and disregard anything that contradicts them. This can create echo chambers and hinder our ability to learn and grow. Example: someone who believes climate change is a hoax might dismiss scientific evidence and focus on anecdotal stories that support their view. 1. The power of gratitude, a happiness booster shot. Shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have can be a powerful happiness booster. Gratitude practices like keeping a gratitude journal or expressing appreciation to others have been shown to increase happiness, improve relationships, and even enhance physical health. Example: studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude experience less stress, anxiety, and depression, and report feeling more optimistic and satisfied with their lives. 1. The growth mindset, embracing challenges and setbacks. Our beliefs about our own intelligence and abilities can have a profound impact on our lives. Those who hold a growth mindset believe that intelligence and skills can be developed through effort and practice. This leads to a more resilient and optimistic approach to challenges and setbacks, ultimately fostering greater success and well-being. Example: someone with a growth mindset might view a failed exam as a learning opportunity and focus on studying harder for the next one, while someone with a fixed mindset might feel discouraged and give up. These are just a few of the countless amazing psychological facts that paint a vibrant picture of the human mind. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep your mind open to the wonders that lie within.